Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Questions with Matt and Mark. Matt, I'm going to ask you first today. So there's big headlines in the news regarding Evergrande in China, one of the biggest property developers in China. So what is so concerning to people over this right now?
Well, viewers, what's hitting the headlines is in regards to default. So this property developer went out in the open market, raised money by issuing bonds, and the threat to the marketplace, viewers, is that they're not going to be able to pay back the people they borrowed money from. And in the financial system, they're concerned about this causing, in essence, a domino effect through the system. That if people then bought other investments with those bonds being collateral, that's the concern. And so there have been some people in the marketplace, Mark, that have tried to say, is this a Lehman Brothers moment? Because it was, so intertwined to the financial system. My 2 cents, anything's possible. I don't think this is a Lehman Brothers moment personally.
Yeah.
My question for you would be, in regards to these types of news, why don't you share with viewers your thoughts? Is this short term? Is this long term? When you see these types of headlines, how long do they usually last? How long is the market usually focused on that?
Yeah, in my opinion, this is short term, and everyone likes to compare similar situations to each other, right?
And assume they're apples.
So everyone likes to compare recessions to 07, 08 because that was the most recent big recession, and everyone assumes that recessions have to look like 07 and 08. Well, we just saw that that's not the case with what happened in February and March of 2020 because technically we went into a recession and it looked very different, especially in terms of length of a recession. And I think, this is something that people shouldn't be making investment decisions around. This is not something that, I think when we're 20 or 30 years down the road, people are going to look back and say, oh man, I really made a bad decision with the whole Evergrande situation in China. I just don't think it's one of those events. So I think people honestly would do themselves a better service of just ignoring it right now.
There you go. You heard it from us, listeners. So check us back another week with another episode of Questions with Matt and Mark. We'll check you then.